Hello friends, welcome back to your own channel, that is We Are in TechnoVerse. And in today's video, I would tell you about shell scripting programs, like how to add some numbers using shell scripting, as well as like if you want to find out the factorial of any of the number, then how to write the bash shell script for that. Okay, so this is one of the important thing in case of operating system, as if you just check the syntax of it, then obviously it's quite complicated only in look wise. But if you would implement it, you would try to implement it, then obviously you could do that. The logic part is similar, just like you just use in case of C as well as C++, but only like for printing purpose we would use some other commands, and for scanning the number we would use some different scripting languages, right? So you have to understand that things only. Okay, as this is one of the important things, so just look at carefully. As the first program which I would tell you is write a bash shell script to find the factorial. And in the second program, I would tell you that how to find out that whether the number is divisible by 3 or not. Then in the third program, I would tell you that whether the number is even or not. In the fourth program, you would check how to find final velocity of an object. Then the fifth program, like it would be described that how to add some numbers, how to multiply the numbers, right? Because if you would learn how to add two numbers, obviously after that you could check how to divide two numbers, how to subtract two or four numbers, right? So first of all, what you do, you just come into the shell scripting. These are some of the most common commands which we use in case of shell scripting. So just look at carefully. The first command is echo. Echo command in Linux is used to display the line of text string that are passed as an argument. So what is the meaning of it? That echo command is used to print something onto the screen, right? If you just simply wants to print some sentences, like some words onto the screen, then like echo command would directly run. For example, you just open online compiler for that. You just write onto the Google online Unix compiler for shell scripting. Then the first online bash compiler you have to open. Then the program is very simple. So don't get panic. Directly what you do, you just write clear command over here. After that, you just write echo. Echo means to print something onto the screen. Echo. After that, welcome to the shell scripting word, right? After that, click on execute. Welcome to the shell scripting word. It has got printed onto the screen, right? So this is the echo command. But as in syntax, I've told you, as you could check the syntax, like one option you could use. So what do you mean by option? Just like here, for example, if you want to provide next line, means if you wants to provide you wants to divide this sentence into two lines. For example, after this welcome, you wants to provide slash n. So this is what, this is something else you want to print onto the screen. You wants to provide some extra spaces onto it. So for that purpose, I need to use option with echo. So for that purpose, I need to use hyphen, after that e, then a space. Then only you just click on execute. Then only the slash n would work, right? But if you would not use this slash n, then like this welcome and the another line would not get separated, right? It has not got separated. So that is why we have to use the option, that is hyphen then e. With that, then only it would work. This is point to be noted. Okay, but slash n I have not used, that is why it would not working. Okay, now it is clear. Now the third command which we are having is slash t. So this option is used to create horizontal tab spaces, means like wants to provide some of these spaces over here. slash t slash t slash t, means three times I want to provide the tabular spaces. After that, I'm just clicking on execute. That means some of the spaces would get printed onto the screen. I hope it is clear. Now the next option which we are having is eco star, right? Eco asterisk, you could say. So with the help of this, we could print different number of files and folders, right? Different number of files and folders would got printed onto the screen. But it's a very big command, means it would take time, so much time. So that is why I'm not using this, but you could check it onto your system. Okay. Now the fourth command is read command. So this is one of the important command with the help of which, like in most of the programs, we just use this read command, because like it is used to scan some numbers or some strings, means the variable value which we just take from the user. Like with the help of this read option we could take it, right? So how you could take it, for example, echo. After that, for example, my variable name is n, right? My variable name is n, so that is why I'm just declaring it. After that, I'm just writing enter a number. Then after that, like I wants to take the value from the user, so that is why I'm just writing read n, because I have declared one variable over here, right? So read n I'm just writing. After that, I'm just clicking on execute. So enter a number. After that, I have to enter one number, that is 8, right? So it would check it, it would scan it, right? So this is the read command. Just like this, I could use it. So if it would be asked in your different university exams, so obviously you could define the echo command, read command, just with the help of example. Okay, now come to the programs which I want to tell you. So these are some of the most common commands only. But we are having lots of commands. In case of shell scripting, we are having lots of commands. These are only the few commands which we need only for these 5 programs. Only these commands I've taken, so that you could get the idea like how to write the scripting programs in case of Unix. That is why I've taken only few. Okay, so the first program is, first of all, what you do, you just write a bash shell script to find the factorial of a given number. Okay, so to find the factorial of a given number, what I'm doing, I'm just opening my bash compiler again. So this is my bash compiler. After that, what I'm doing, I'm just writing my program, clear the screen. After that, echo, so that I could take the value from the user. Then hyphen n, then enter a number, enter a number. After that, like I wants to scan this value, so that is why I've written read n. Then for factorial purpose, I need to declare fact as 1. Then only the factorial could be find out. If I would declare it 0, then obviously the factorial would be wrong. Okay, after that, I is equals to 2, I would initialize. Then I would be less than equals to till n, then I plus plus. Okay, so this is the iteration which we have to take. Then the curly braces, and within that I have to take fact equals to dollar sign, then fact into I, fact into I. Now my formula is completed, and now what I have to do, I have to print that factorial onto the screen. So that is why again we have to use echo command, echo dollar sign fact. Okay, so now the factorial would get printed onto the screen. So, like curly braces, you have to close for the iteration purpose, right? And with the help of this echo, I'm just printing the factorial onto the screen. Now, you just like there's a point to be noted fact, that is what, like the variable name would be similar, right? It must be similar. Like if you have used like in small letters you have taken fact, no? So in the same letter you have to take fact in everywhere. Okay, after that click on execute. enter number. Okay, so I want to find the factorial of 9. So this is the factorial of 9. So just like that, you could find the factorial of different kind of numbers, right? So this is the first problem or first program which you have solved out. So side by side, what do? You just open the online batch compiler onto your laptop, right? And just try to run the first program. Then only you would get some confidence into you, okay, that you could write one shell script program. Okay, so now the next problem statement is write a bash shell script to check whether the given number is divisible by 3 or not. Okay, it is quite simple, but for that purpose, what you do, you just open the online bash compiler, you just reload it. Okay, then you just clear each and everything over here. Okay, so the program is echo hyphen n, enter a number. After that, read n, then echo hyphen n space result, because in case of result I would print now that whether my number is divisible by 3 or not. If big bracket, then I need to use one symbol, that is with tilde sign, that is with tilde sign. Like you just check your keyboard key, that there's a tilde sign. I think you know very well how to use tilde sign. I'm just opening my notepad. In the case of notepad, I'm just writing like this is the tilde sign actually. This is the tilde sign, but with tilde sign there is one another symbol just like this. So you just use this symbol, okay, not tilde. I'm just clicking on don't save. Okay, after that, but one line space would come over here. One character space would come over here. After that, you need to write expression. Then dollar n, again a space. Then this divisible sign. Then two. After that, a space, and then again that sign. Again that sign you have to use. Okay. After that, space, and then equals to 0. Then again you have to provide the space, then you have to use then, and if the condition is correct, then you have to use echo command and dollar sign n. And why we have used, because in case of n we are having a value, that is the number the user has given. Okay, after that, like you have to write like whether this number is divisible by. Okay, I'm just writing the program for divisible by 3. Okay, so here I have to write 3. So if the number is divisible by like 3, then this number is divisible by 3. Done. And in case of else statement, else echo, echo is used to print something onto the screen, means the statement which you want to print it onto the screen, that would be printed only with the help of echo. That dollar sign n, that means the number which the user has entered is not divisible, is not divisible by 3. Okay, now the program is ready. As we have used if and else over here, so that is why I need to use fi over here. Why? Because fi is the fundamental of control statement that allows shells to make the decisions and to execute the statements conditionally. That is why fi command we need to use with the if and else only. Okay, after that, click on execute. Just click on execute, enter a number, any number you just enter, for example 99. Okay, so 99 is divisible by 3. So yes, this is correct. 99 is divisible by 3. So for that purpose, you could write the shell scripting program. I think this is clear to everyone. So this was the second program. Now, the third program is to write a bash shell script to check whether the number is even or odd. Okay, so within the same program, you could add it. For example, enter a number, read the number, then echo result. And only in case of expression, I need to write 2. If the number is divisible by 2, then I need to print that the number is even. That the number is even. And in case of else, you could write if the number is not divisible by 2, then the number would be odd. The number would be odd. Done. Then fi command would be used because we are using if and else, that is why. Okay, now you just click on execute and enter one number. For example, I'm just entering 88. So yes, 88 is even number. So this is your third problem statement, or which you have solved. Now the fourth problem statement is write a bash shell script to calculate the final velocity of an object where initial velocity, acceleration and time is given. Okay, so for that purpose, what you do, you just write clear. After that, echo command would be used. Echo, enter the value of u. Enter the value of u. Okay, done. Then we need to write read u. Then the same thing I need to write for a, and for means echo enter the value of a means for accelerator a. Here I have to write a and enter the value for the fourth thing was t. Okay, so I need to write t over here. Okay, done. Now like with the help of these the statements, I could take the values for u, a and t. Okay, so now what you do, you just apply the formula over here, that is v equals to dollar sign, then u plus a into t. Okay, so this is the formula. After that, I need to print this velocity onto the screen. So that is why I need to take velocity equals to dollar sign v. Okay, so with the help of that, it could get printed onto the screen. Done. So after that, you just click on execute at the value of u. For example, it's 5. The value for u is 5. It's for u is 7. For t, the value is 4. Let's execute and the value of u, that is 4, 4 and 4. So velocity is okay 20. So just like that, you could apply the formula over here. And in the same manner, you could write the program to add two numbers. So this was the fourth problem statement. Now for the fifth problem statement, what you do, you just take two numbers over here. For example, only two numbers we just need. Okay, so I would write over here, enter the value for num1. Okay, and read num1. Enter the value of num2. Num2. So here I could write num2. After that, what I need to do, I need to write echo answer, then dollar sign num1, dollar sign num2. Okay, after that you just apply the formula over here. So the formula is sum equals to dollar sign num1 plus num2. Click on execute Add the value for num1. So this got printed 8. Add the value for num2, that is 8. Enter the value for num1. Okay, read num1, read num2. Echo answer dollar num1 num2. So just like that, what you do, you just apply like to add two numbers. Okay, so just like that it could got printed. So I hope you have understood. Otherwise what you do, directly you could take the number over here, that is echo, enter any two number, enter any two numbers, and after that read num1 and read num2. Then echo and is equals to num1 num2, sum equals to this, and after that echo command I need to take. So echo sum equals to, okay, sum I need to print onto the screen, so that is why I need to take this. Now you just click on execute. It is taking so much time as it is processing. I think the net is very slow. Error while connecting with the server. Okay, there's a net issue. I'm just reloading it, and the same program I'm just typing over here, as there was an internet problem. Now I could check whether internet is working or not. Okay, it's working. What's the problem? Error while connecting with the server. Okay, so you just need like try onto your system. Okay, because there's a problem in case of mine the laptop. I think there's a net problem, internet problem. Okay, just check it onto the screen. Okay, so hope you have understood how to write the shell scripting program for different values. Okay, so thank you so much, thanks a lot.